Yes, welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Tuesday here in Melbourne. But let's go up to our friends up in Sydney. It's been with our favourite Bankstown City Football Club NPL women's team, because we've got four very special guests joining us right now to tell us a bit about how it's been travelling. Thanks all four of you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
No worries. Well, get each of you to introduce yourselves and what position you're hoping to play in 2023.
First, I'm Alexa. I play in the midfield, usually as a 10 sort of role. So looking forward to the season ahead.
I'll go next. I'm Liana. I play more a defensive midfield role. So as Lex said, we're pretty keen for the season ahead to finish what we started last season.
My name's Sky. I played alongside Liana last season as a defensive midfielder too, but sometimes I am playing centre back as well, like Bankstown.
Yeah, I'm back with you, and yeah, I like the fact that I'm centre back. So more of a defender.
Have you gone back to pre-season as yet?
Yeah, we kicked things off early as per usual. We started before Christmas and had about a 4 to 5 weeks block there. And then we returned about last week on Tuesday. So we feel well in the thick of it and our bodies are feeling it. So, but we're keen to be back.
How was it like last week for that first week back? And, you know, I think the season starts in about maybe 2 months' time from now. How has it been like?
Yeah, it's been tough, but because we started late last year in our so it's like pre-season, I feel like most of us were pretty prepared for it, and our coaches also gave us a fitness program to do over the Christmas break for about 3 weeks, I think it was. So for most of us, it's okay, but like every pre-season, it's not easy.
Yeah, and I'll just add, like, I think, the everyone's attitude, like we've all got a really good mindset. Like I think we have a sense that we've got unfinished business, and I think everyone's really buzzing and the intentions are really good at the moment.
Tell us a bit about your coach, Matt.
It's been amazing. I think him and Paddy especially have really taken a lot of time and a lot of effort to putting in a lot of thought into all our arch sessions and, you know, kind of scheduling and organising where everyone's going to play. And they just put in a lot of effort with video analysis and very approachable coaches. So yeah, love having them as our coaches.
I feel like Lex said, I think their passion is what drives them. They're so committed to achieving all the goals that they set out at the beginning of the season, and then make sure that we're all on the same page, which makes it really clear of obviously where we want our team to head and the direction that we want to take this year. And I feel like that's been clear from the moment I joined the club, and I joined the same time as both Matt and Paddy. So I feel like there's been one clear goal in mind, and I feel like we're finally heading in that direction, which is really exciting.
So what's the expectations this year for Bankstown?
Win everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think like last year, like we had 2 very different halves of the season. Like our first half was very slow, but our second half we had a lot of great results, and I think a lot of us felt that we could prove that we could beat top teams in the comp and be competitive, but at times we would underachieve. So I think we're super hungry to prove to everyone and prove to ourselves probably that like we can win some silverware.
So how do all you get involved in the Sport of the World game, and why did you choose it?
Pretty much born into it, really. I've been playing since pretty much as soon as I could walk. I played in all boys teams growing up. I was usually the only girl. I think it kind of stems down from my dad not pushing us into it, but just kind of laid his cards out on the table and was like, if this is something that you want to do. And it's just something I've kind of stuck with my whole life. So I've loved every single minute of it.
I feel like Lex, it runs in my family's blood. So I feel like from the moment I was born, if I wasn't playing, I was watching it. So I've just grown up in a family where it's a passion and everyone loves it. So it kind of made me easy to fall in love with the game and have a drive to want to succeed.
Same as me. It's in our blood. I was dressed in soccer jerseys and soccer kits from the day I was born. So my dad basically forced me to play it, unlike Lex. But no, it's good. Yeah, I love it, and I wouldn't want to play anything else really.
Yeah, I'm a bit different. My family wasn't a big soccer family, and although I did start when I was very young, I think I grew up in a small town, and it was just the kind of choice of sport. It was very popular. People played it at school, and I think probably like the team aspect and that side of things is what draws me into the sport the most. And yeah, like the girls, yeah, it's hard to articulate, but we just all love it.
Question right at the start, what position you'll play on the field? If you had a dream position where you'd love to convince Matt to put you, where would that be? Be honest.
For me, I'm in my dream position. I wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't go anywhere.
I don't know. I feel like I would like to be striker if I could be, but I don't think my shooting ability is up to the standard of a striker. But that's okay. I'm happy where I am.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm really happy with my position. I mean, I do love one day being defensive midfield. I think, yeah, I look at the players that are in those positions and think, yeah, that's probably better than me.
What does the sport of the world game mean to all for you, and especially being there at Bankstown City?
Okay, I'm going to go with the first question first because I've already forgotten the second. But what it means to me, to be honest, it brings a lot of happiness and joy in my life. Definitely some obstacles that you kind of have to overcome as well. But I've also met some amazing people along the way, and I think I've really developed as not only a player but as a person because of soccer. So that's definitely probably my main reason why I love it. For me, it's probably probably the second environment where it's felt like a family, like genuinely a family, like everyone from the coaches, the staff, the managers, the people in the clubhouse to the girls on the field, it feels like a family. And that's something I have learned is very valuable in a team because, you know, having that relationship with the girls on the field especially really helps me to perform. And you know, you play for yourself, but you play for the team. You know, there's no selfishness within our team. So that's what I love about Bankstown.
I feel like I'll back what Lex says. Obviously, I love the sport in general. So playing a team sport in particular has always been something that I've enjoyed. And I think that's because of the friendships I've created, and I've created life friendships over the years because of football. So I absolutely love that. But like kind of branching off that, family to me means everything, and I feel like Lex said, Bankstown brings all those qualities from literally the players that I play alongside, to the coaches, to the support staff, to the board members, to the people on the barbecue. Literally every single person there is so welcoming and friendly, and that's obviously a really nice environment to be in.
I feel like they've both covered everything that you could say, but just to add on, like it's just an outlet for me especially, but I'm assuming for all of the girls as well. It's an outlet to just let your mind be free. You don't have to think about work. You don't have to think about studies if that's what you're doing. And yeah, you just play, and it's just great fun.
I agree with everything you guys said, and I think, yeah, the main word there for me is like family, and even being at the club only, like this is my second season, but it feels like I've been there forever. Like everyone's so kind and welcoming, and yeah, there's like a huge emphasis on family and community. So nice at the club.
What have all four of you learnt from each other on and off the football field?
I know, I need some thinking time.
Obviously a lot.
I feel like naturally in the roles that we all play on the field, I feel like naturally when something like doesn't go quite right, it's more about communication and just working together to work out how you can fix things, rather than they're bringing all this experience. It's more just like working through what doesn't work to then make that work, rather than, I think, learning so much from each other off the field. That's hard though. We're all smart in our own ways.
I mean, I've learned where to get some good clothing items from Liana, so
I think like I've learned that it's like the team, if the team's doing well rather than individuals, like if we're all doing our roles and like our bigger unit, like that's what breeds success and good performances. And I've really learned that, you know, sometimes on pace you come up against oppositions that you think, oh my gosh, they're great, but at the end of the day, like it's the best team I've got in. I've got what I've really learned from everyone.
Yeah, I agree.
Any future ambitions in the world game of football?
Always.
Kind of happy where I am. Just winning more trophies with Bankstown. That'll do it for me.
Yeah. For
Anyone?
me, there's always ambitions, you know, whether it's playing overseas or representing Australia, you know, my goals and my dreams, like they're endless. So you just got to play and whatever happens, happens.
I feel like for me, a couple of years ago, I wanted to like go as far as I could with football, but now I think I want to focus more on developing like the grassroots, especially in our area, because it's a low socioeconomic area, and most of the females in Bankstown aren't really exposed to what you can do as a female in sport. So that's what another reason why we love Bankstown is we do have the grassroots clubs coming and integrating. Last season, I think they came and watched a training session and they played with us for a little bit, and just involve them in what we do as a community and females in football. So yeah, just developing the younger generation and getting them to strive to do whatever they want to do without being pushed into this stereotypical women can't play soccer.
That's so cute.
That was adorable.
That was so nice, Sky.
Stop.
Did you
I-
prep that before?
I just learned something new about Sky off the field. So.
Oh, thanks.
I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah, I definitely want to play at the highest level that I can, and I guess, yeah, I never know what that will be. I guess you get to a certain point and think that's where it ends. But yeah, I guess saying like, I just, yeah, I've got ambitions to play at the highest level that I can, and like the idea of traveling and playing a game that's, you know, all over the world is really exciting too. But yeah, I'm just enjoying where I am at the moment, and hopefully, yeah, opportunities pop up. But yeah.
Any highlights throughout all for your football journey so far?
Tons. I can't pinpoint them.
Yeah.
I feel like signing my first, like back in the day, obviously it was W League contract was super exciting, but probably winning I was in so many grand finals growing up, and I never won one, and I won my first one after 14 or 16, I think it was 16 years of playing football. So that was probably the highlight, because I feel like it's something you always strive for. So to finally get to that point was probably the highlight of my footballing career.
For me, I actually don't even know if I've lifted a trophy in terms of outdoor, unless I was a kid, but definitely one I want to add to the list, but probably representing Australia at a young age. And then, yes, signing my first W League contract last year was another highlight. And then, yeah, there's been so many moments on the field that I wouldn't even know where to start, but scoring is always a really good feeling.
Mine would probably be when Bankstown was in NPLW. So I can't remember exactly what year it was, but we won the grand final from under 13s. So I think it was under 15. So we won the under 15s, under 17s, reserve grade and first grade grand finals all in that year. And then we obviously just got promoted to NPL1. So yeah, that was probably my in-season highlight.
I think for me, like I've obviously moved to Sydney from Perth, and I had like quite a few pretty successful years. Like consecutively where we won quite a lot back there with my NPL team, which was a highlight. But I think for me, moving over to Sydney and joining Bankstown to date, that's really been the biggest highlight. And just, playing at this level, this team is my highlight today. Yeah.
So we'll finish off with a couple of light-hearted questions about your teammates there. Firstly, who's the comedian, the best singer, and internet TikTok/Be Real?
I'd say Steph.
Yeah.
Steph's on the TikTok Be Real front.
She is.
Comedian, I feel like we've got a few for different reasons. I feel like Lex is definitely up there on the comedian front. So
I've heard her sing too.
Pardon?
Sure.
Pardon?
Sure. Lex.
Oh, me. Yes.
Just comes naturally, Lex.
That's one with it.
Pre-game superstition or ritual by either of you?
It's like your stock standard. I wear the same stuff, usually the same things, just that, but nothing. Wear the same shoes to the game.
Yeah, I think it depends on having like one, because probably I probably wouldn't carry on what I did last year. It'll have to be the first good game that I have with Bankstown this coming year will be what I carry on throughout the season. So yeah, it just really depends.
I don't think I have many superstitions. I just come each week and do what I've got to do. So
just get really nervous before the games.
yeah, I do get really nervous, but I no superstitions from me really.
Lucky you. Must be nice.
And look, I'm worried like a lot of our coaches and Matt and Paddy can be superstitious, so whatever they say, I guess, before a game.
Is there like a pop-up song that either you have to hype yourself up before a game?
My range of music just goes from 0 to 100. So
yeah, I think like on game day, I'm just hardstyle. Like it's just crazy music. But as a team, I don't think we have.
Yeah. For me individually, Chris Brown, and then definitely some hardstyle or like trance. I think as a team, probably our winning song would be.
Oh yeah, that's a good feeling singing that.
Yeah, I don't even know what it's called, but.
Sky actually made it. She's the creative one in the team.
Yeah. See, she can go for best singer.
No.
Hey, actually, Sky is low key a good singer.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, she is. She has a good voice deep down. Heard it in karaoke one night.
Yeah.
I think the Women's World Cup is coming up this year. Obviously, it's going to be there in Sydney as well. Is there something, are you planning to go as a team to watch the game or I think it might be during your season though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Tickets were so hard to get.
Yeah, I couldn't get any tickets.
I think I'm going to watch one game. I think it's France versus Jamaica or something.
Yeah.
I think that's the only game I could get, and I don't even know if we'll be able to go because it's like an 8 p.m. game on a Sunday. So I'll probably have to sell them anyway.
Yeah, I the finals, but I think we have a game, and I kind of hinted if there was going to be any rescheduling, and it doesn't look like it. So if anyone wants any, I'm selling some.
Well,
do some promo for your tickets.
Shout out to anyone listening to Smash FM. If they want to hook us over with some tickets, link below.
What would be your advice to people that should get involved in the world game of football?
I reckon Sky should start us off with this.
Yeah, you're like the youth advocate.
Just do it. Nike. No, advice. Oh, I've got to prepare my words again.
I feel like just take risks and take opportunities. I feel like whenever an opportunity pops up, even if you're scared or intimidated by it, I feel like just throw yourself in that position to try something new and potentially try out for the next level above, because you never know where it could end up. It might lead to a pathway where you're leading down a professional contract eventually. So I feel like, why not go for it? You've got nothing to lose. So I feel like that's something always important to think about.
100% agree with that.
All for you. Thank you so much for getting up some of your time to join us. Best of luck for the upcoming season, which starts in a couple, maybe a month or so now. And let's say all goes well for Bankstown City. Hopefully I'll be out to watch one of your matches at least one of those weekends to watch this play and cheer from the sideline. And hopefully all goes well. And I hope I'll see you up in Sydney sometime throughout the season.
Thanks so much for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
No worries. And of course, if you want to support the mighty Bankstown City Lions in, of course, the NPL Women's up in Sydney, of course, we'll put all the details up on how you can get involved in the sport. There's more on the Smash Sport Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.